This Trump ballroom cost $300 million is absolutely ridiculous. Or is it? That's the question I asked myself. I come from a construction and real estate background, so thought I'd dive into the numbers for you. This is not a political video. This is a video about the facts, and you get to decide what you think about it. My name is Scott Monday. I do videos on business on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And so we're going to dive into this project a little bit today. Here's what we know about the project. It is a $300 million all-in budget for an approximately 90,000 square foot ballroom and office complex on the White House property. And it's going to replace the East Wing, which was built right after the turn of the 1900s and then heavily renovated and reconstructed in 1942. It replaces a roughly 80-year-old building, if you will. Let's dive into the cost. $300 million, $3,333 a square foot. I was like, man, that's a lot. That's 4 or 5x what I would expect. And I was thinking about, okay, that's all in though, right? And here are the other costs that have to be accounted for. So you have soft costs like design, permitting, historical monitoring, all those types of things. Then you have what's called FF&E, furnishing, fixtures, and equipment. Tables, chairs, equipment in the kitchens, all sorts of things like that. That's going to probably be 20% of this project budget. And then you have contingency. So if you take out soft costs, FF&E, and contingency, you're left with about 55% hard costs or construction costs, which is about $1,800, a little bit more per square foot. Now, $1,800 a square foot is about 2x what you'd expect for Class A top-line office space in the Washington, D.C. region. So that's still a lot. But I then thought you have to factor in the demolition of the East Wing, which has to be crazy expensive because it is one of the more historically significant buildings probably on federal property. So that's going to be slow going. I can't imagine the preservation needs to take place. You also roll in the fact this is, of course, prevailing wage. For example, my countertop installers on a prevailing wage project in San Francisco make $92 an hour. That is wild. And the slowdowns are being caused by Secret Service, background checks, things like that. They don't just let anybody on White House property. So at the end of the day, it really begs the question, is $1,800, a little bit more per square foot, crazy? Is it reasonable? That's up to you to decide, but those are the numbers behind the project. If you like this content, go ahead and give me a follow or a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And drop in the comments your opinion on the cost of this project. Do you think it's worth it for our nation's capital, or do you think it's a waste of money?